keeps control for Thompson. Pass receiving's wide open underneath in the basket. Great pass.
Backs down, now kicks out, up top to the left side, Caden Dahl. Dahl hesitates, then takes the three and knocks it home good. Dahl to get the turn. Carr trying to keep those legs underneath, then Cassette gets him down, and there's the pin.
Rebounded by Kendra Severson. Severson, here comes Bevins back the other way. Bevins, little contact, roll it in, good for Elena Bevins, and we're tied.
Through and Zeller with an excuse me bump, and here goes Semp for takeoff.
Halsted Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Good evening, basketball fans, and welcome into beautiful Kindred, North Dakota on a fantastic Thursday, January 25th. Thermometer reached 29 degrees, and we're still in January. It's gorgeous out, and it's a gymnasium in Kindred getting ready to rock and roll. We got the band at the direction of Miss Teresa Raisler, getting the gym all fired up. Not much firing up needed, though. This is a big game here, folks. A Class A Region 1 big matchup with serious implications when it comes to the standings. I want to welcome everybody into Kindred, North Dakota, where we are getting ready for a matchup that will feature the visitors on the scoreboard. The number 1 team in Region 1 with a record of 11-4, the Valley City Highliners, traveling east on I-94 to take on the home team, also a team that's 11-4, and a team that's currently sitting at second place in Region 1, the home team, the Kindred Vikings. Once again, the Highliners taking on the Vikings. I want to thank you for tuning in to your live event. My name is Josh Almaris, and I'm joined alongside by Nicholas, Mr. Eggy, the Eggmeister Eggman. Nick, big game today.
Big game. Kindred versus Valley City. 1-2, so to say, and both teams are trying to get that 1 seed here in the tightly packed Region 1 that we have on the Class A girls side of basketball in the state of North Dakota. And both of these teams are looking out here to come and make a statement to the rest of the Region 1 teams and say, hey, we're having this 1 seed going into the tournament here in about a month.
Region 1 standings, we'll talk about them throughout the pregame show, but just briefly, Valley City in first with a region record of 7-1. Kindred is 6-2. These two teams did match up earlier this year on December 14th in Valley City, and Valley City was victorious by a score of 67-60. That might come into play today.
Yep.
If the Vikings win tonight, there will be a tie for first place in Region 1, and the tiebreaker, if both of these teams win out, which is looking ahead a little ways, the tiebreaker will be who won by more. So all kinds of excitement here tonight, Nicholas.
Yes, it is. I mean, when it has to come down to a tiebreaker, and both of these teams know what's at stake. Both very well coached teams, and they're going to come out here. And if you're Valley City, it's like just win the ball game. If you're Kindred, you got a little more pressure on your shoulders. Hey, if we're up late only by 3, we got to put the gas to the metal, and we got to get it at least up by 7.
Yeah, I talked to Coach Jimmy Howard of Valley City a little bit about that. Let's do some of that breakdown in our next segment, Nick. I want to welcome everybody into the Irie Insurance pregame show. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve at Irie Insurance. They cover it all from home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefits insurance. Go to IrieInsurance.com to get a free quote. We're going to have segment 2 of the Irie Insurance pregame show coming your way. We're going to talk a little bit about how important this game is for each team. See you back in 2 minutes.
702 Communications has been connecting people and businesses to the world through internet, telephone, and TV. And as your needs have changed, so has 702. Our dedication to our community and customers runs deep. So when you call, we listen. And you can trust that we'll never stop working to bring the latest technology to our friends and neighbors. Thank you for 20 years in business. The best is yet to come.
Don't just watch today's game, immerse yourself in it with new furniture from Lee at the Furniture Mart in Fargo. Get the ultimate fusion of styles with unmatched comfort, all at the best prices. We are now offering up to 5 years no-interest financing. So you can now get the furniture you want at the best prices with low monthly, no-interest payments. The next time you need furniture, come see Lee at the Furniture Mart in Fargo. Make sure to ask for Lee for your live event discount.
I'm Freya Engen. I'm confident during the match, and when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
I'm Lily Bell. I'm confident on the court, and when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
Congratulations, Chase, on your award.
Leo at the left wing, couple hard dribbles in the paint, backdoor cut, and a block shot by Sim.
From all of us with your live event, powered by Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated.
The Haugo into Bruin territory 40. Little shake and bake 30. Haugo could go. It's another house call for Peter Haugo.
Congratulations, Chase Miller.
Keep your car moving along with the team at Elite Automotive Center in Fargo. What sets Elite Automotive Center apart from the herd is their truly extensive list of services. From brake and tire service to tune-ups and battery replacement, there's no job too big or small for their ASE certified technicians. Schedule your next oil change by going to EliteAutomotiveCenter.com or scan the QR code on your screen now. Never settle for standard service. Stop by Elite Automotive Center today in Fargo.
Happy Thursday, everybody. It's January 25th and a fantastic evening outside, 29 degrees in Kindred. Once again, the 11-4 Valley City Highliners in Kindred to take on the home team, a team that's also 11-4, the Kindred Vikings. Going to be a great matchup. Nick, I'm going to take you through what I see on paper, and you take the fans through what you're expecting out of this game tonight. Things on paper that favor Valley City, I'm going to cut to the chase. They're number one in the region right now. They also beat Kindred in Valley City early on in the year. Two big advantages for Valley City. Those are the things that to me say Valley City has an advantage on paper. If you look a little bit further, I think there's some advantages for Kindred on paper. One of them being Kindred has taken on Wahpeton 2 different times now and beat them twice. Most recently, just a few nights ago on January 16th, a great game you heard here on your live event. Just on January 18th, 2 days after the Vikings beat Wahpeton, Wahpeton took on Valley and beat them. So that favors to me Kindred. Shows that they're playing maybe a little bit better in this late stretch. Vikings also beat Shiloh Christian much earlier in the year. Shiloh Christian just recently defeated Valley City by a point on January 13th. So that to me favors Kindred a little bit. Things on paper that are a horse apiece. Both of these teams are receiving votes. Neither one is ranked at the state level. Both of these teams are 11-4. And ultimately, whoever wins this game is going to control their own destiny if the Vikings can win by 7 or more. Nick, take us through your thoughts on tonight.
On paper, love looking at that stat stuff, right? Doesn't mean jack when you get to the basketball court. All right, these teams are going to come out here. They don't care about on paper stuff. They're going to come out there and they're going to win their one-on-ones up and down the court every single time. And they're going to try and end with a W in the column at the end of the night. And that's what I love about this sport. They don't care, and they're going to come out here and they're going to put their hearts on the line and their bodies on the line every night.
Both teams filled with competitors. Of course, Coach Sam Brandt. There's no way she wants to lose on her home, her home court. And talking with Jimmy Howard, they wouldn't. They're not faltering majorly by any means right now. They won 5 of their last 7, but they know they're the number 1 team, and they know how important it is to play tough here in this final stretch. And then also, of course, we know whoever wins this game still has their work cut out for them down the rest of this stretch. Should be a fantastic matchup here. I want to thank you for tuning in once again to the Irie Insurance pregame show. We're going to take a minute break. There is almost 6 minutes until starting lineups and national anthem. We'll have one more segment of the Irie Insurance pregame show. We'll look at the starters and have our final thoughts before tip-off. Come back in a minute.
Buying a new home, but worried about the interest rate and terms from your bank? At First Class Mortgage, we'll find a mortgage that fits your needs. Shopping national banks and other lenders for the lowest rate and most affordable terms. Saving you time and money. So all you need to worry about is enjoying your new home. First Class Mortgage. Our expertise, your peace of mind. Put an expert to work for you. Call today.
Hey fans, welcome back into the Irie Insurance pregame show. You're looking at Valley City, the Valley City Highliners, the number 1 team in Region 1 of Class A basketball, taking their final warm-up shots. This is who we expect to see starting for the Highliners. Number 5, Drew Potratz, a senior guard. Number 10, her sister, Dakota Potratz, a sophomore guard. Number 20, Greta Govin, a junior forward, 6 feet. Number 23, Hadley Thorson, senior forward, 5'10", and probably the stud of Valley City is Tessa Olson, number 32, a senior guard. The Highliners are coached by Jimmy Howard. He's in his 10th year as head coach, 6th grade teacher in Valley, hails from Pine City. An MSUM Dragon who played some basketball at Hibbing Community College. His assistant is Tara Glant. Once again, that's the Valley City Highliners. Nick, what are you looking forward to seeing out of the baby blue tonight?
I'm looking forward to watching Tessa Olson, kind of that leader of the team, senior. She's going to go play collegiate basketball at the NAI Dakota Westland next year, and I'm really looking forward to try for her to set the tone here tonight and see if they can get out of this gym with a W.
Big game. We talked about it. Potentially the team that wins this, they write a nice path to becoming the number 1 team in the region. On the Viking side of things, the expected starters, I didn't even write them down. I'm assuming this is going to be the case. Number 3, Peyton Getty. She's a senior. Number 4, 5'11", senior, Avery Bartels. Number 5, junior, who also is 5'11", Kennedy Bacco. Sophomore, wears number 10, also stands 5'11", is Liza Trenbeth. And the final starter for the Vikings will be sophomore Layla Eisenshank. Vikings are, of course, coached by Sam Brandt in her 11th year with the Vikings. Her 6th year as the head coach, hails from Andover, Minnesota, and is a Minot State Beaver grad. Her assistants are Tennille Bacco, Ashley Fahnhorst, and Danny Sanders. Nick, what do you expect to see out of the Vikes?
Well, we've been grateful enough, Josh, to watch them play every home game so far this year, and I think we've had a different girl up here every time Kindred's won. And it's pretty hard to pick which one is going to stand out on any given night. But I'd be remiss to not say Liza Trenbeth's name. She's kind of been the heart and soul of the Vikings, and coming off last week in nearly an 18-point game against rival Central Cass Squirrels in Castleton, and see if she can keep building off that and get another win for the Vikings.
It's a big one, folks. Both teams are 11-4. The number 1 team in Region 1 is the Baby Blue, Valley City. They have a record of 7-1 in the region. The number 2 team in Region 1, the Royal Blue, are 6-2 in the region. The winner of this controls their destiny. Let's not forget Northern Cass sits 3rd, a couple less games. They have 4-2 record. Both of these teams, I believe, let's just double check that. I know the Vikings have Northern Cass, Oak Grove, and Lisbon left after this. Valley City has Lisbon, Central Cass, and Northern Cass left as well. So in many ways, Northern Cass controls their own destiny as well.
Exactly.
But whoever wins this game is setting themselves up nicely for potentially crowning themselves as the Region 1 regular season champions of the world. I want to thank you once again for tuning in to your live event. Josh Almaris alongside Nick Eggman. You are listening to the Irie Insurance pregame show. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve at Irie Insurance. They cover it all from home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefits insurance. Go to IrieInsurance.com to get your free quote. The band is rocking. Nick, What's the feel of the gym right now?
Feel of the gym, Kindred side is loaded. Valley City's traveled pretty well over there too. And Kindred, they show up to every home game regardless of who they're playing. And this gym is going to be loud tonight, especially knowing the stakes that are on hand.
Yeah, Kindred section is packed. Valley City, not the best roads out there. I mean, it's gorgeous outside, 29 degrees, but a little bit icy. We are going to step away. The clock is going to strike 0. We'll have the national anthem. And when you return, we'll be live with the starting lineup. See you in a couple minutes back in Kindred.
The Kindred Public School District looks to collaboratively cultivate an environment that challenges learners to reach their full potential in a student-centered, community-supported environment while building authentic relationships that promotes active engagement in learning, literacy, and life. Kindred Public Schools' mission is to educate, prepare, and maximize student potential. Kindred Public School District, student-centered, community-supported. For more info about upcoming school events and news, go online to kindred.k12.us. Make your stop before or after the game at the Knickerbocker in Hickson, North Dakota. Stop out throughout the week for mouth-watering lunch specials weekdays and mark Friday nights down on the calendar for prime rib, ribeye steak, or some walleye at the Knickerbocker. For more information or to find out about daily specials, give the Knickerbocker a like on Facebook by searching the Knickerbocker. Great food and good people. You can find it all at the Knickerbocker in Hickson, North Dakota.
Don't just watch today's game, immerse yourself in it with new furniture from Lee at the Furniture Mart in Fargo. Get the ultimate fusion of styles with unmatched comfort, all at the best prices. We are now offering up to 5 years no-interest financing. So you can now get the furniture you want at the best prices with low monthly no-interest payments. The next time you need furniture, come see Lee at the Furniture Mart in Fargo. Make sure to ask for Lee for your live event discount.
MLGC offers ultra-high-speed broadband, streaming TV, telephone, advanced business services, and commercial-grade video surveillance services. MLGC has a goal to continue to deliver future technologies that make rural communities in North Dakota vibrant places in which to live and do business in. They're your local provider who prides itself on its unmatched customer service with a small-town touch. MLGC has offices in Enderlin, Cooperstown, and Kindred. For more info, go to mlgc.com.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in North Dakota. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the NDHSAA and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Hey fans, welcome back in. Thanks for joining us once again for the Irie Insurance pregame show. We are about to be live with the starting lineups. Trusty old Mr. Paul Quisland down at the head table about to announce the Baby Blue starters. Once again, the 11-4 Valley City Highliners, the visitors on the scoreboard. They are 7-1 in the region, and they are the #1 team in the region. First girl coming out to the court is going to be senior guard, 5'5" Drew Potratz. She wears number 5. She'll be followed by her sister, 10 spot, also a 10th grader guard, 5'9" Dakota Potratz. Number 20, Greta Govan, one of the best tracksters in the state of North Dakota. She's a basketball player today. Greta Govan, the junior forward, 6 feet, is on the floor. She's followed by number 23, Hadley Thorson, senior forward, 5'10". And the final girl, probably the girl to look out for, Tessa Olson, the stud, 14 points per game, the senior, 5'10". As Nick called it on the pregame show, she signed at Dakota Wesleyan to play basketball. That was Tessa Olson. Lights go out. Glow sticks are glowing. And here come the home team, Vikings, once again, 11-4, identical records. The difference is the region record. Vikings are 6-2, Valley City 7-1. Peyton Getty in her left leg sleeve on the floor, be followed by her classmate number 4, Avery Bartels, the senior. Number 5, junior, gets the search, passes, goes on to the refs, knucks them up. Now it's going to be the sophomore number 10 and her right leg sleeve, fist bumping the officials and the coaches at Valley City. And the final girl on the floor, girl who averages 14 points a game. She also wears number 14. It's a sophomore, 5'7" Layla Eisenshank. Valley City coached by Jimmy Howard, his 10th year as the head coach. Hails from Pine City, Minnesota. Played a couple years of basketball at Hibbing Community College and is an MSUM Dragon. His assistant, Tara Glant. Vikings are coached by Sam Brandt. She's in her 11th year at Kindred, 6th year as the head coach. She hails from Andover, Minnesota. Her assistants are Tennille Bacco, Ashley Fawnhorst, and Danny Sanders. Here we go, Nick. Tip-off underway. Kale Hamring.
Hey, quiet it down.
Calm down. The offense at work here. Offense at work. Yep, here we go. Tip, 1 by the Vikings. It's Liza. Liza Trenbeth works to her left. Greta Govan guards her. She gives to Layla Eisenshank between her legs. Layla gives to Bacco. Bacco into the paint. Kicks out to Getty. Good defense there by Potratz. Getty goes inside. She sits down the Viking faithful. Peyton Getty gets the first 2 of the game. It's 2-0. Want to welcome you into your live event. Josh Almaris alongside Nick Eggman. Big matchup here in Kindred. Govan with the ball. She gives over to Potratz.
3 ball
for Potratz, not close. Rebound goes to her sister, Dakota. Dakota tries to go inside, ball's on the floor. Trusty senior Avery Bartels with the steal. She gives to Liza Trenbeth. Liza Trenbeth has a lane. It's closed. Nice defense there by Potratz, and the Vikings pull it out. We're 55 seconds in. The very beginnings of this big key Region 1 matchup. Ball's knocked around. A lot of track out there today. Larry Lash, the Wahpeton head track coach, one of the officials. Kale Amory and Schlecht, there you go. Something Schlecht. It'll come to us eventually. Good call there, Nick. Valley City with the ball, trailing by 2. They try to go inside.
Another turnover.
Great defense by the Vikings early on. Liza Trenbeth tries to take. Pivots, gives to Bartels, gives to Bacco. Bacco to the charity stripe. Oh, nice break by Layla Eisenshank. She can't connect. Good defense there. Defense by Dakota Potratz. Valley City with the ball. That's Drew Potratz. Potratz goes in too strong. She gets her own rebound, and then she gets that to fall. Good rebound and put back by Drew Potratz.
Yeah, there's the bugaboo of the Kindred Vikings so far this year. When they can't rebound, they let teams hang around.
Layla Eisenshank gives to Getty. Getty gets it across just in time. 9 seconds is what it took there. Maybe more like 8.5. In any case, it was legal. They retain possession here. Layla to the elbow. Stops, pops, no good. Rebound. Liza Trenbeth fighting with Drew Potratz. Going to be a jump ball, and it'll go to Valley City. Good work there by Liza Trenbeth to follow her shot and at least work out a possession from that jump ball indicator. Big couple nights here in Kindred. This is a huge one, Region 1 matchup. Tomorrow night, big doubleheader. Girls and boys both host the Grafton Spoilers. Nicholas and I will be here on the call. We're excited for that one too. No good for the Highliners. Layla gets it. It's taken away. Dakota Potratz.
We've got a block call by Kale Hamry.
Going to be a foul call there on Peyton Getty. Peyton Getty, 5'3" senior. Averages 8 points a game. Her first team's first. Everybody lines up in single file and then breaks formation. That's Tess Olson right there, who has the ball taken away. It's Peyton Getty. She can move. She's fouled. That foul is going to go against Drew Potratz.
A little bit of a slower paced game here. A couple fouls, turnovers, stoppages.
Drew Potratz, first foul, team's first. Drew and Dakota Potratz, senior and sophomore respectively, sisters. Here's Liza Trenbeth with an open 3, no good, but there's the rebound from Avery Bartels. Oh, another jump ball here. Avery Bartels had a huge night the last game we called against Wahpeton.
Yes, she did.
Great matchup. Wapaton and Kindred went back and forth. Scout Woods, I think, scored 75 points that night, Nick, unofficially. Calmed down in the second half. Vikings edged out a 1-point lead in that one, in large part because of Avery Bartels. Liza Trenbeth connects there. It's 4-2. Behind the back, Olsen goes, and she has good defender on her, and that's Kennedy Bacco. Now it's Dakota Potratz, who gives to her sister Drew Potratz, and they go inside to Katie Burchill, who we forgot to check into the game. Burchill can't hit. Vikings get the rebound, and they have the ball in the lead.
Yeah, Katie Burchill really kind of the sixth man of this Valley City team, coming off and scoring good amount of points for Valley City.
Great drive there by Liza, no good, and your Burchill that you just called got the rebound. Going to be a travel here. Katie Burchill averages 11 points per game. So coming off the bench, I'd say that's pretty darn good. The Vikings have one of those too, and Sierra Nipstead comes off the bench, the 8th grader, and she averages 12 a game. Burchill, just a freshman, and she is in the game. Vikings still retain their original 5. No changes with them yet. Here's a 3-point attempt by Drew Potratz, and it's good. Potratz for 3. Potratz, a good 3-point shooter. She hits a little over 2 per game. That gave Valley City the lead, and the Vikings turn it over. Burchill gets the turnover, and now it's back to Potratz. She could have had her average in the first 4 minutes, but she doesn't.
That's the travel there, Josh. Yep.
Eisenschenk got the rebound, but turned it over. Now Sierra Nipstead in the game, so both teams have their 6th lady into the game, their 6th stud lady, ready to rock and roll. Olsen has the ball right now. She's going to take a left-handed 3. Too strong, but rebound. Gobin, the trackster, but basketball player today, gets the rebound and the putback.
Little press here by Valley. It's going to be another turnover by the Vikings.
Trenbeth tried to lay it up there for Sierra Nipstead and was just a bit too strong. So Valley City has the lead 7-4. They're on a 5-0 run right now. Is that right, Nick? 5-0?
Yeah, I think so. You think you're right, Josh.
Valley City with the ball and looking to add to it.
Good pass.
Foul there, going to go against Liza Trenbeth, and if this continues much longer, I'd expect a timeout from the Royal Blue. Liza Trenbeth gets her first, team second. And that's going to send Dakota Potratz. Nope, excuse me. That's going to send Katie Burchill to the line. She connects. Valley City doubling up the Vikings here right now. It's 8-4. Now 9-4 as Burchill gets the roll. She's 2 for 2 from the line there. Vikings cross the line, and it's another turnover.
Nope, deflected.
We get a little break there. Looked like Penix in the Washington championship game there. Liza Trenbeth 0 for 2 on those passes, and they weren't close. Penix supposed to be a phenomenal quarterback, and he wasn't able to do it. Sierra Nipstead.
Don't want to leave her open.
And she says, stop talking football. Let's start talking me shooting threes. She has over 30 three-pointers this year, Sierra Nipstead does. She's just an 8th grader. She comes into the game, and it's 9-7 now in favor of Valley City. Bartels.
Good catch.
Yeah, almost taken away, but Katie Burchill off the bench has 4 quick points. Screen picked up there for Getty by Trenbeth, and Getty's going to take it coast to coast.
She's open again.
Back-to-back threes. Oh, in and out for Nipstead. Trenbeth going to take a long 2. Just a little strong. They're going to get a 3rd crack at it thanks to Kennedy Bacco. Sierra Nipstead gives to Liza Trenbeth. We're under 3. Bacco, why not Bacco? She got the rebound, and she gets the 3 after retaining that possession, and it's Vikings 10, Valley City 11. And just like, there's all kinds of action here. Potratz goes and hits the 2. She's going to get a chance at the old-time 3-point play as it looks like Madison Anderson looking to check in here. That fall, by the way, went against Kennedy Bacco.
3 girls with 1 foul for Kindred.
3-point play is complete. Nice job there by Dakota Potratz. She gets rewarded with a breather. And once again, that's Madison Anderson into the game for the Highliners. Vikings with the ball. 5 seconds to get it across the timeline, and they're not able to. It's Drew Potratz. Nice pass over to Greta Govin, and Govin has 4.
This press for Valley City is really screwing up the Vikings offense here. They can't seem to get it across the front court cleanly.
They're getting a taste of their own medicine. That's what they like to do. Sierra Nipstead, she hits that. Sierra Nipstead can hit threes. She has 2.
Oh, and she steals it.
She puts up another one just a little too strong. Ball going to go to Peyton Getty. And the Vikings with a little bit of energy here. 2 big 3-pointers from Sierra Nipstead. Unofficially, I think she has 34 on the year, Sierra Nipstead. Liza Trenbeth, nice left-handed lay-in. She has 4. That possession started. Sierra Nipstead got a 3, then she got a steal.
Yeah, it's quick 5 points.
Good job by the 8th grader there, and it's a 1-point game. Vikes are on a 5-0 run.
Oh, that one's
Lazy
going
throw
out.
across. Yep, that's one that Drew Potratz would like to have back. She had Anderson in the corner, but Anderson wasn't able to corral that.
Kindred student section's getting into it now.
5-0 run by the Vikings. 16-15. Ball goes to Avery Bartels. Bartels inside to Liza Trenbeth, and the run continues. 6 for Trenbeth. Steal
Another
by
one.
Sierra Nipstead. That's 2 in a row. She can't get it to go, but Peyton Getty's going to get fouled.
Wow. Both of these presses causing some turnovers and some headaches for the Vikings and Highliners early.
Great job. Sierra Nipstead has come into the game and done a fantastic job. She's had 2 threes. She's had 2 big steals. Both of them, if Peyton Getty hits here, will lead to points. That foul, by the way, was on Drew Potratz, her second. Getty hits the front end and misses the back end, but she gets her own rebound. Then she loses it. Greta Govin has the ball, and she moves it up to Olsen. 8-0 run by the Vikings right now, and they're looking to keep it going. Here come the Vikings. Trenbeth to Sierra Nipstead, her third. Yes!
Holy cow.
Sierra Nipstead for 3. Her third 3. And Sierra Nipstead has come off the bench and laid down the hammer. 21-16. The Vikings are on an 11-0 run right now. We're going to take a timeout. We'll see you back at 30.
Hungry and on the road, Petro Stopping Center in Fargo has got your back with an impressive lineup of goodies including Popeye's Chicken, Charlie's Cheesesteaks, Cinnabon, Papa John's, and a mouth-watering full-sized restaurant, the Dolly Down Grill. You'll be spoiled for choice. Whether you're a quick pit stopper or looking to settle in for a while, Petro Stopping Center's Fargo location has got you covered 24/7 every day of the week. Cruise on over to their spot just off 45th Street and I-94 and indulge in a feast fit for the road warrior in you.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was a Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency timeout. From banking to insurance, let Kindred State Bank and Insurance handle your request. Liza Trenbeth's handling the Vikings request right there. She has 8. 13-0 run by the Vikings right now. And it's Potratz trying to put an end to this. Potratz gives to Olsen. Olsen to Govin. Govin all the way across to Anderson. Anderson thinks about it, but then goes inside. Jump ball. It's going to stay with the Highliners. 38.1 seconds left in the first quarter, 20 on the shot clock. Into the game for the Vikings is Leah Rowland. Leah Rowland, a junior. She wears number 11. Here's Olsen. Thinks about it. Good defense by Nipstead. Potratz. Good, nice pass
back door.
Good job by the Highliners. That's Madison Anderson, who puts an end to the 13-0 run. 23-18, Vikings have a 5-point lead. Shot clock is off. 15 seconds left in the first quarter. Vikings will hold for final shot. Getty directs traffic. Goes between her left leg that has a sleeve on it. Goes to the wing. Sierra Nipstead. Another 3. Yes!
Holy cow.
Sierra Nipstead. She's just an 8th grader. She's knocked down 4 3-pointers in that first quarter. She wears number 12. She put up 12. Sierra Nipstead. That quarter was all about you and the Vikings. 26-18. That was just the first quarter. Come back for the second.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
The Ringneck is the perfect stop for lunch or dinner in Leonard, North Dakota. They have a wide variety menu from burgers, wraps, steak, chicken, and seafood. For that small-town family-owned dining experience, check out the Ringneck today. To place an order ahead of time for takeout, call 701-645-2461. That's 701-645-2461. For more information and daily food specials, search the Ringneck on Facebook. That's the Ringneck in Leonard.
Hey fans, welcome back into Kindred, the Dakota Heritage Bank, sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. Visit dhbank.nd.com. The Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard reads Vikings 26, Valley City 18. Now it reads 28-18. Vikings have a 10-point lead. Boy, the Vikings are on a fantastic run. They were down 16-10. Now they're up 28-18. That's an 18-2 run for the Vikings. Nice left-handed lay-in there by Dakota Potratz. She has 5. She has 5, and her sister Drew has 5. Those are the leading point scorers for the Highliners right now. Nipstead gives to Trenbeth. Trenbeth at the wing. Goes to the top. Shoots a 3. Hits the front of the rim. Rebound goes to Dakota Potratz. Dakota Potratz gives to Thorson. Thorson contested, good defense by Bacco. She gets the rebound. Bacco gives to Liza Trenbeth. Big matchup here. Lots of Region 1 implications. Valley City, the number 1 team in the region. Kennedy Bacco, too strong. The Vikings right now sit at number 2 in the region.
If you're the Vikings here, you know you just got hot on threes to end the first quarter, but you still want to put up high-quality shots. Don't want to force these threes up. Just keep playing your offense.
High off the glass is where Gobin tried to go. She wasn't able to do it. Ball's all over the place. It eventually goes from Potratz to Potratz, and then Potratz, and now Potratz. Drew and Dakota.
Oh.
Here's another Potratz.
That's over the back, yep.
I was going to see, I thought that'd be over the back. Hadley Thorson going to be called for over the back. That's going to be her first and team's first. Once again, a reminder, fouls reset after the quarter. Drew Potratz has 2 fouls, but they're both in the first quarter. And the only other one with foul for the Valley City is Thorson. Timeout.
Timeout by Sam Brandt.
It's going to be a Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency 30-second timeout. We're going to take a break with it. We'll see you back in 30.
College goes far beyond the buildings, classrooms, and the tests. It's about making new friends, trying something different, and discovering your purpose. It's about getting involved, supporting your community, and joining the conversation. It's about learning, growing, and finding your passion. This is not your average classroom. This is the University of Minnesota Crookston.
Hey fans, welcome back. Your live event. Excuse me, Josh Almaris alongside Nick Eggman. Want to say hi to Kelly Simblick. Kelly Simblick still very involved in Special Olympics games. Volleyball area games on Sunday, February 4th at Davies High School. Kelly Simblick, a proud Kindred Viking alum. Always appreciate you listening, Kelly, and wish you the best of luck on Sunday. Thanks for tuning in, Kelly, and everybody else. Here's Layla Eisenshank. No good. Too strong. Vikings get another crack at it.
That height inside with Trenbeth, Bartels, and Bacco is really coming to show here with them getting multiple chances on the offensive side of the ball.
All of them stand 5 feet 11 inches.
Trenbeth on a good day.
On a good day. Trenbeth gets it up. Late foul called. Trenbeth's going to go to the line to shoot 2. Foul's going to be called against Kaylee Nielsen. Forgot to check her into the game. Kaylee Nielsen is in the game, and she has a foul. Her first, team second. No good from Liza Trenbeth. Layla Eisenshank did check in. Now Avery Bartels is in. Liza shoots 77% from the line. A rare miss from her. One would only expect her to nail this next one. Called it.
Yes, you did.
You were waiting to tell me otherwise. I know that, Nick.
It was in the back of my mind.
No jinxes for that girl. 29-20 Vikings lead. Here's a shot from Potratz. Can't get the bounce. Liza Trenbeth battles against Potratz for the rebound, and now the Vikings have it across the timeline with Getty working against Drew Potratz. Getty gives to Leigh Eisenchenk. Olsen stays on her. Leigh Eisenchenk.
Bank's open.
Bank is open. Kindred State Bank. Jim, Sue, Leanne, Sarah, Josh, Dean, and Todd. Big thank you to them, says Layla, as Layla gets the bank.
Nice pass. Good lay-in.
Absolutely. Nice pass and lay-in there. And that's Katie Burchell, the freshman. She has 6. 31-22. Vikes lead by 9. Bartels. Trenbeth. She goes inside. She gets the bank as well. Trenbeth high up off the glass. She has 10. Let's see what the Highliners can do down 11. It's Olsen. She stops and pops way too long, and Layla Eisenchenk takes it. Looks for Liza. Liza didn't have a seam. She backed off. Layla gives to Kennedy Bacco. Bacco to Getty. 4:20 left in the second quarter. Vikings lead by 11. Trenbeth, this little rotation they're doing is working real good.
Ooh, we got a foul. Looks like it. No jump ball foul on the arm. Calls Kill Hamry.
Kaylee Nielsen going to be called for her second, team's third. 2 fouls now for Nielsen, 2 for Drew Potratz. Vikings just have 3 with 1. Getty has 1, Bacco has 1, and Trenbeth has 1. One other with 1 is a Valley City Highliner, Hadley Thorson. Here's Sierra Nipstead. She took 4 threes down in the first quarter, Nipstead did. Here's Avery Bartels now. She's going to think about it, decide otherwise, go inside to Sierra Nipstead, who gives to Getty. She's going to throw it up there, and it's good. Nothing but net. Baseline jumper by Peyton Getty. She has lucky number 7. Here's Olsen, the Wesleyan commit. Dakota Wesleyan commit. Tessa Olsen wears number 32. Kaylee Nielsen. Eventually the ball is worked into the hands of Sierra Nipstead. Sierra Nipstead, great pass to Leah Rowland. Leah Rowland gives to Liza Trenbeth, and Trenbeth misses the easy bucket.
I think Leah got away with a travel
I was
well
going to say,
before.
absolutely.
And there it is. Yep.
Dakota Potratz for 3. The sophomore guard, 5'9". She hits a 3. Dakota Potratz has 8. And gets the Highliners within 10, 35-25. Full timeout. We'll be back in about a minute here.
Every Wednesday night at 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region, as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota. Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors and their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation, Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com.
Hey fans, welcome back in. You can see the scoreboard, the Dakota Heritage scoreboard, sharing our heritage, sharing our future, with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. Visit dhbanknd.com. Leading the way for the Highliners right now is Dakota Potratz. She has 8, the sophomore guard.
You know what's the
individual leader.
Weird thing up there, Josh? Number 32. 0 points.
Yes, absolutely. Tessa Olsen, fantastic basketball player for the Highliners, averages 14. She has 0 right now. Sierra Nipstead leading the way for the Vikings. She has 12. Liza Trenbeth with 11. Going to be a foul there called against the Highliners. That's going to go against Dakota Potratz. It'll be her first, team's 4th. One more and the Vikings get to shoot. 3:11 left in the first half. Vikings were down 16-10. They went on a 13-0 run and have not really looked back since that point.
No.
Trenbeth to Nipstead. Nipstead with the finger roll. She gets it to fall. Now she has 14. 14 for the girl who averages 12 is only an 8th grader. She's been the difference tonight. Greta Govan has it taken away, and Leah Rowland, the junior, wears number 11, has it taken right back. Katie Burchell gets it to Drew Potratz, and Drew Potratz throws it over to Greta Govan. Ball's moving around the top of the arc for the Highliners. Eventually it is Tessa Olson. Tessa Olson throws over to Drew Potratz and to her sister Dakota Potratz. They try to go inside. They do. Nice left-handed lay-in there by Katie Burchell. She has 8. The freshman forward wears number 12. Katie Burchell off the bench averages 11. Like I said, she has 8 so far tonight. Sierra Nipstead throws to Peyton Getty. Gets it across the timeline in 7 seconds. Avery Bartell's going to take a crack at it. Too strong rebound. Goes to Dakota Potratz.
Gotten a foul there. I'm thinking on Sierra Nipstead.
We shall see. Looks like.
Nope.
He called 11.
Looks like she was getting boxed out there pretty heavily. Thought it was going to be Sierra Nipstead trying to come in and swipe it.
Leah Rowland steps off the court. You see who checked in for her, Nick? Oh, that's Getty, Bartels. Baco must have came in. Trenbeth, Nipstead in for the Vikes. Good defense. Katie Burchell works through it, gets it to Govan. Govan to the corner. Gets it to Olson. Olson's going to attack. Nice move. Can't get it to fall. Ball goes into the hands of Burchell.
Open
and
three.
3-point attempt.
Got it.
Knocked her dead. Drew Potratz did. She has her second 3-pointer. She averages a little over 2 a game. She's going to build on that if she makes another one. Drew Potratz has 8. Quickly right after, Trenbeth doesn't make it.
We'll call that a pass.
Yeah, nice pass, nice assist there to her teammate Avery Bartels, and Avery Bartels has her first 2. Drew Potratz now with the ball working against Trenbeth. Govan now, 30-39. Vikings lead by 9. 70 seconds left in the half. Dakota Potratz to her sister, Drew.
Kindred's gone to a little bit of a zone here.
Inside. Nice move. Can't get it to fall. That was Katie Burchell. Ball goes out of bounds, and Valley City's going to get another crack at it.
Yep, looked like it went off Liza Trenbeth's shoe, and she knew it right away based on that facial expression.
Greta Govan inbound. She throws it way too deep, and it's going to be a turnover by the Highliners. The intended receiver was Dakota Potratz, but the ball was thrown out of bounds.
Yeah, good defense there by the Vikings.
39-30, Vikings lead. Number 1 team in the region is wearing baby blue tonight. Number 2 team in the region is wearing royal blue, and they right now hold a stiff advantage.
Nope.
Bartels throws down over to Baco. Baco at the charity stripe gives to Bartels. They try to go inside. No
Fade
good.
away.
Yeah, nice. Or a missed basket there by Trenbeth, and the Highliners are breaking quickly. Dakota Potratz, she looked like she lost
travel.
Absolutely. Well, Valley City, the number 1 team, and very proud of where they're at right now. They're a long team, big team. They want to get up and down the floor, but they're maybe on a little bit of a soft stretch right now. 5-2 in their last 7. They do not want to lose this game. Vikings want to avenge a loss in Valley City earlier. Once again, whoever wins this game really controls their destiny. Sierra Nipstead,
legal screen.
Sierra Nipstead is a huge reason why the Vikings are leading right now. She has 4 3-pointers. Wasn't able to get that one to legally count as a shot. Foul was called against Avery Bartels. It was not. It wouldn't have been good anyway. 2 seconds left in the half. Trenbeth short. Good first half by the Vikings. They lead 39-30. Fun first half of action. Please come back and join us. We're going to take a break, and in a couple minutes, we'll say 1 minute. We got dancers. We'll do some talking while the dancers are on the floor. Give us a minute and come back to watch the dancers and hear what Nick and I have to say about that first half. We'll see you back for the halftime show.
For 20 years, 702 Communications has been connecting people and businesses to the world through internet, telephone, and TV. And as your needs have changed, so has 702. Our dedication to our community and customers runs deep. So when you call, we listen. And you can trust that we'll never stop working to bring the latest technology to our friends and neighbors. Thank you for 20 years in business. The best is yet to come.
Hey fans, welcome back in just for Kicks Dancers. Rocking the floor right now. Welcome into the First Class Mortgage halftime show. First Class Mortgage is more than just a company name. It's the way they do business. Whether you're buying a new home or refinancing your existing mortgage, their dedicated team takes the time to understand your financial situation. They provide first-class service, first-class knowledge, and a first-class experience at the lowest interest rates. For more information, go online to firstclasscorp.com. Nick, Vikings lead 39-30. Huge Region 1 matchup. Whoever wins this game controls their own destiny when it comes to Region 1 and being the Region 1 regular season champs. Still will have work to do, but big game. What do you think of the first half?
It was really close. I mean, Kindred went on that big stretch to end the first quarter and a little bit into the second quarter, thanks to that eighth grader Sierra Nipstead. But I think the biggest X factor right now is Tessa Olson is still without a point in this game. They're within 9, and if she can get on the scoreboard and get her game going a little bit here, this game is going to get much closer, and it's going to be a fun one down the stretch.
Individual leaders right now for Valley City, they have 3 girls with 8 points. Drew Potratz, Dakota Potratz, and Katie Burchell. Once again, Potratz, and Burchell all with 8. Greta Govan has 4, and Madison Anderson has 2. On the Viking side of things, it is Sierra Nipstead who leads the way. She has 14. She knocked down 4 3-pointers in the first quarter and then had a field goal in the second quarter. Once again, Nipstead leads the way for the Vikings with 14. Liza Trenbeth has 11. Peyton Getty has 7. Kennedy Baco with 3. And Eisen, Shank, and Bartels each with 2. Once again, Vikings lead 39-30. Quick look at around the state. Number 1 team in the state in the most recent coaches poll in Class A girls basketball. No surprise, the Thompson Tommies. Nick, have you gotten a chance to watch Thompson Tommies play this year?
I watched a little bit when Kindred went up there and watched a little on your live event. They are very, very good. And they are all deserving of all 22 votes for first place in the Class A girls basketball in North Dakota.
They lost a heartbreaker in the state championship last year to Central Cass in overtime, and they have used that, I would say, as motivation this year.
Yes.
They beat Kindred on January 6th by 23. Now, you and I both know Kindred would love another crack at Thompson, but you are absolutely correct. Thompson is the number 1 team in the state. They are the team that needs to be beat. Once again, they have all the votes. Botno is number 2. South Prairie Max is number 3. Devil's Lake is number 4. And Ned Rose is number 5. Once again, both Valley City and Kindred are receiving votes. Each of those 2 teams has a record of 11-4. The Vikings are 6-2 in the region and currently sitting in second place in Region 1, and Valley City is 7-1, sitting in first place. Nick, share with us what that beautiful mind of yours would be saying to either one of these teams if you were the coach at halftime, based on, or let us know what you'd like to see from your team in the second half.
If I'm in Valley City locker room right now, I got to say, you have to rebound the ball on the first Viking shot attempt. If you keep giving the Kindred Viking girls second shots attempt, they're going to take this game and they're going to run away with it. If you're Kindred, slow down. You don't need to throw up a shot in the first 10 seconds of the shot clock every single time. Get up there, set a half-court offense, and take that high equity shot instead of just throwing one up right away.
It was an action-packed first half. Once again, Valley City was leading at one point by a score of 16-10, and then the Vikings went on a 13-0 run, and they never really looked back after that. If there was a difference maker in the first quarter, her name was Sierra Nipstead. She scored 14. She had 4 threes in the first quarter. There's 4 minutes, 4 minutes left until the teams start the second half. We're going to take about a 2.5 minute break, and we'll have our final segment of the First Class Mortgage Halftime Show. Thanks for tuning in to your live event with Josh Almaris and Nick Eggman.
Don't just watch today's game, immerse yourself in it with new furniture from Lee at the Furniture Mart in Fargo. Get the ultimate fusion of styles with unmatched comfort, all at the best prices. We are now offering up to 5 years no-interest financing. So you can now get the furniture you want at the best prices with low monthly no-interest payments. The next time you need furniture, come see Lee at the Furniture Mart in Fargo. Make sure to ask for Lee for your live event discount.
I'm Freya Engen. I'm confident during the match, and when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
I'm Lily Bill. I'm confident on the court, and when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
Congratulations, Chase, on your award.
Leo at the left wing, couple hard dribbles in the paint, backdoor cut, and a block shot by Sim.
From all of us with your live event, powered by Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated.
The Haugo into Bruin territory 40. Little shake and bake 30. Haugo could go. It's another house call for Peter Haugo.
Congratulations, Chase Miller.
Keep your car moving along with the team at Elite Automotive Center in Fargo. What sets Elite Automotive Center apart from the herd is their truly extensive list of services. From brake and tire service to tune-ups and battery replacement, there's no job too big or small for their ASE certified technicians. Schedule your next oil change by going to EliteAutomotiveCenter.com or scan the QR code on your screen now. Never settle for standard service. Stop by Elite Automotive Center today in Fargo.
Buying a new home, but worried about the interest rate and terms from your bank? At First Class Mortgage, we'll find a mortgage that fits your needs. Shopping national banks and other lenders for the lowest rate and most affordable terms. Saving you time and money. So all you need to worry about is enjoying your new home. First Class Mortgage. Our expertise, your peace of mind. Put an expert to work for you. Call today.
Hey fans, welcome back in. Been a fun first half here in Kindred. Beautiful January 25th, 29 degrees outside. And the gym has heated up. Two good basketball teams duking it out. Vikings lead 39-30. We're a minute away from third quarter. I want to thank you for tuning in once again to the First Class Mortgage Halftime Show. First Class Mortgage is more than just a company name. It's the way they do business. Whether you're buying a new home or refinancing your existing mortgage, their dedicated team takes the time to understand your financial situation. We're going to be back in 30 seconds with the start of the third quarter. See you soon. Hey fans, we're underway. Just 5 seconds in. Valley City has the ball. It's Potratz directing traffic, gives to her sister, almost taken away there by Baco, but Tessa Olson fights for it and wins it. Potratz up top, looks inside, decides otherwise, works against Eisenchenk, can't get the left-hand roll to fall, and it's Getty who gets the rebound and ends things. A little bit of physicality down low,
like
but
that.
no blood, no foul, says Larry Lash. Avery Bartels gives to Eisenchenk in the corner, thinks about it, but decides otherwise. Ball gets eventually to Eisenchenk. No good. Bounced around. Going to stay with the Vikings. 17 seconds on the shot clock. A little bit of discrepancy there that needed to be cleaned up. Vikings have it. Inbound Getty to Eisenschenk. She gets hammered, no foul. And Liza Trenbeth going to take nice left-handed lay. We've talked about it all year. She can use the left hand, Liza Trenbeth can.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what hand she's using as long as she's going to the basket.
Eisenschenk gets the steal. Liza Trenbeth picks it up. And the Vikings up by 11 continue to attack. Travel on Liza there. Liza has 13 points, the sophomore. Wears number 10, averages 11 a game. She's already over that right now. Potratz breaks the press. She gives over to her sister, Dakota, and now it's Greta Govan. Govan to Olsen to Potratz for three. Too strong. Rebound. Kennedy, Bacco, and the Vikings. That was Potratz. She's a good three-point shooter. She has 2 tonight already. Liza Trenbeth attacks no good. Rebound. Hadley Thorson and the Highliner.
That's what I'm talking about, Josh. You don't need to put up that fourth shot right away. Set something up. Maybe get an open look somewhere and not have a low percentage shot being put up.
Here's a travel called against Dakota Potratz. You know, going back to Tessa Olsen, very good basketball player, scores 14 a game. It doesn't even look like she's attacking right now.
No.
She's not going to the basket like I would have expected to her. You know, even there, just to see her go into the paint and see if she can create something like that. That was a very nice ball move by the Vikings. Avery Bartels now has 4. But I think you're right. You called it in the halftime show. If Highliners are going to make a run, they need to see some production out of Tessa Olsen. Ball goes out of bounds here. It'll stay with the Highliners. And Greta Govan stands on the V and hits Olsen, who goes into the paint, defended nicely by Bacco.
Hey, you have to talk a little bit about how Bacco's defending her, too. Bacco's not giving her anything. But great offensive board there.
Absolutely. Drew Potratz puts it back. And you're right, Nick. Anytime someone's befuddled a little bit, it's not just obviously that person. That was a fantastic by Dakota Potratz. And we're getting a nice little run from Valley City here. Valley City is within 9. It's 43-34. We'll talk more about what we were just saying after this 30-second time.
The Kindred Public School District looks to collaboratively cultivate an environment that challenges learners to reach their full potential in a student-centered, community-supported environment while building authentic relationships that promotes active engagement in learning, literacy, and life. Kindred Public Schools' mission is to educate, prepare, and maximize student potential. Kindred Public School District, student-centered, community-supported. For more info about upcoming school events and news, go online to kindred.k12.us.
We're rocking out to some great music here in Kindred. Got a text in from the Friars, Kathy Fryer and family listening from, where do you think the Friars are, Nicholas?
I'd assume Costa Rica.
That's exactly right. Down in Costa Rica. So we have officially gone international.
Yeah, we have.
On your live event.
I feel like we've said that one before.
Folks listening to us all around the world, Nick. What do you know? Hope you guys are having a great vacation, Friars. Thanks for tuning in here to your live event. That foul, by the way, was called on Dakota Potratz. It's her second. And Bacco was able to get the roll on the second. She missed the first. Bacco has 4. Vikings have a 10-point lead. As we were saying, Nick, part of the problem with not scoring is that you are defended incredibly well, and that was just shown right there with how well Bacco was defending Tessa Olsen, and that's been a big part of whether it's girls basketball, boys basketball. In Kindred, you need to play defense.
In Kindred, that's the first thing they stress is defense, and that's how they've had their success over these past 5 years for both programs.
Good steal there by Kennedy Bacco. So if you look at the stat sheet and see Kennedy Bacco only has 4, do not be surprised by that. She is playing phenomenal defense tonight. Nipstead, she is the leading point scorer for the Vikings. She's having a big night. The ball eventually works over to Getty, who goes inside to Bacco. Good defense there by Hadley Thorson, and the Highliners have the ball. They need to chip away at this 10-point deficit. There goes Olsen. She gives over to Potratz. Potratz to her sister, and Potratz puts it up. Too strong. Rebound going to go to Greta. Greta Govan goes inside to Olsen. She stops, pops, misses, and the rebound is now going to go to Govan. Third chance. Govan puts it up. Let's kiss off the glass, and Greta Govan has 6.
Looks like Kennedy Baco's a little tired there. She's pulling out her jersey as she's running down the court.
Leah Rowland and Liza Trenbeth set to check in. Baco short. Rebound Olsen.
Oh, yeah, he's hurting.
Olsen gives to Drew Potratz, going to try for another 3, and she connects. Drew Potratz, her third 3. She has lucky 13. Drew Potratz, the senior guard.
Valley City smells blood in the water here.
There's the inside pass to Baco. Double team. Here's Layla Eisenschenk stepping into a 3 and connecting.
Big shot by Eisenschenk there.
She has 5. Vikings go back to an 8-point lead, 47-39. Potratz, defended by Getty. Goes inside, nice pass, but it's knocked away, so I guess it's not a nice pass. Sierra Nipstead eventually gets it. She gives it up to Getty. Wide open 3, back-to-back. Yes, sir. Layla Eisenschenk, back-to-back 3s.
She said she's going to let her rip tonight, Josh. She just is going out there, and I guess back-to-back 3-point shots is letting her rip.
Katie Burchell set to check in for Valley City. Full timeout. Before we go, I want to thank Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency. From banking to insurance, let Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency handle your requests. For more information, go online to kindredstatebank.com. Full timeout. Vikings lead 50-39. We'll see you back in 30 seconds.
Make your stop before or after the game at the Knickerbocker in Hickson, North Dakota. Stop out throughout the week for mouth-watering lunch specials weekdays and mark Friday nights down on the calendar for prime rib, ribeye steak, or some walleye at the Knickerbocker. For more information or to find out about daily specials, give the Knickerbocker a like on Facebook by searching the Knickerbocker. Great food and good people. You can find it all at the Knickerbocker in Hickson, North Dakota.
Hey fans, once again, welcome to Kindred. Home team Kindred Vikings lead the visitors on the scoreboard. The Valley City Highliners by 11, 50-39. We're in the third quarter. A more evenly matched half here, back and forth, back and forth. Valley City has gone on a little bit of a run, and then Kindred will stop that run. Vikings lead the quarter by 2. And it's Leah Rowland who's going to try to chip away at that, but Greta Govan corrals it. The shot clock reset. It shouldn't have.
Should not have, no. Unless they think gave possession to Rowland.
They didn't. I don't think they ever had possession. Doesn't matter. Katie Burchell buries a 2. She has 10. She's in double figures. Katie Burchell averages 11 a game. She's one under that right now.
Valley City has stopped the press, gone into a little bit of a zone here, letting Kindred set up a half-court offense. Not going to get hurt on the transition anymore.
Here's Sierra Nipstead for 3. In and out. The fans wanted it. They've been excited by Sierra Nipstead tonight. Leah Rowland eventually gets it, but it's taken away. Potratz gets it, gives it to her sister, Drew. And then in to on that attempt was back to Dakota. Sorry, I put my head down looking at stats. Shouldn't have done that. Ball's on the floor. Potratz has it. Potratz going to get it across the line. She's guarded nicely against Getty. Getty gets a takeaway. Getty's going to give the Trenbeth. Trenbeth's going to take and make. Trenbeth with 15. She's now the individual point leader for the Vikings. Olsen behind the back. Rowland defending her inside, then outside. Greta, she goes inside, and she gets a layup. Greta Govan having a good night. She has 8. Valley City has 3 in double figures. It's Drew Potratz, Dakota Potratz, and Katie Burchell. Greta Govan knocking at the door. Leah Rowland thinks about it, then tucks, goes inside, throws it away.
If you're rolling there, you got to be smarter with the ball. You can't go down and dribble right into that death corner there where you can get trapped very easily in a zone. Then it's really hard to get the ball back outside.
Baco and Eisenschenk checking the game for the Vikings. Whistles.
Oh, looks like Baco's got a tire shoe.
If only she would have had time to do that on the bench, huh, Nick? If only. She's laughing. Kale probably said the same thing to her. It's like when you begin class and the kids have been screwing around out in the hall. Can I go to the bathroom? If only you would have had time to do that before, huh? All right, here we go. Back to basketball. Valley City down by 9. They go inside. It's was that Olsen? No, that was Katie Burchell. Foul going to be called against Avery Bartels. 65 left in the third quarter. Bartels with her second. Bartels has 2. Getty, Baco, Trenbeth, and Roland all have 1. 3 with 2 from Valley City as Burchell hits that front end. Both the Potrats girls have 2. Kaylee Nielsen has 2, and Hadley Thorson has 1. Gets the roll there, and Katie Burchell makes both. She has 12. 7-point game. As Valley City has gotten closer, the Vikings have stopped it. We'll see what they do on this possession. Here's Tessa
dangerous
Olsen
pass,
on the
yep.
interception. She's going to take it. Left-handed lay and can't get it to fall. And she still's got a goose egg up there. Eisenschenk up to Bartels. Bartels tries to get to Baco, and it goes out of bounds, but the Vikings get to keep it. 40.3 left in the third. 29 seconds on the shot clock.
7-point lead right now, Josh.
Well, if you're the Vikings, look for Sierra Nipstead. Dakota Potrats is on him. She is guarding her right now. Eisenschenk goes inside. No good. Rebound Valley. They can hold it for the final possession. We'll see if they do. Shot clock, game clock are almost dead even here. Like a half-second differential there. The shot clock is not off. Govan with the ball. Eventually gives to Dakota Potrats. Potrats goes inside. Nice pass.
Size disadvantage there for the Vikings.
Katie Burchell, the 5'9" freshman, has 14. 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Eisenschenk, 2 seconds, gets it off, and she nails it. So they trade baskets in that final possession. Big basket by Layla Eisenschenk to put the Vikings back up by 7. It's 54-47. Vikings lead Valley City. We'll see you back in a minute for the fourth quarter.
Don't just watch today's game, immerse yourself in it with new furniture from Lee at the Furniture Mart in Fargo. Get the ultimate fusion of styles with unmatched comfort, all at the best prices. We are now offering up to 5 years no-interest financing. So you can now get the furniture you want at the best prices with low monthly no-interest payments. The next time you need furniture, come see Lee at the Furniture Mart in Fargo. Make sure to ask for Lee for your live event discount.
MLGC offers ultra-high-speed broadband, streaming TV, telephone, advanced business services, and commercial-grade video surveillance services. MLGC has a goal to continue to deliver future technologies that make rural communities in North Dakota vibrant places in which to live and do business in. They're your local provider who prides itself on its unmatched customer service with a small-town touch. MLGC has offices in Enderlin, Cooperstown, and Kindred. For more info, go to mlgc.com.
Hey fans, welcome back into Kindred. We're about to start the fourth quarter. Vikings lead by 7. Peyton Getty gives over to Liza Trenbeth. Liza Trenbeth shoots it, no good. Rebound falls into the hands of Drew Potrats. Potrats, a senior guard, gives over to her sister, the sophomore guard, Dakota. Too strong of a shot eventually off the hands of, I believe that was Olsen. And the Vikings have the ball. Vikings with the ball, up 7. Contact there. Foul's going to be called by Dakota Potrats. It's going to be her third, team's first. So a little bit of foul trouble.
Yeah, in the fourth quarter, it's not really going to matter much unless she gets a real quick fourth.
She wasn't too worried there. She just takes the ball right out of the hands of the Vikings. Dakota Potrats gives to her older sister, Drew. And then to Greta Govan, who gives back to Drew. Back to Greta, inside to Olsen. Oh, that's not Olsen. I'm sorry. That's Katie Burchell.
Travel. No foul.
No foul called there. Vikings have the ball up 7. 7:10 left in the game. Big game. Region 1 champion, regular season champion potentially on the line here. Again, still work to do by either team. Liza Trenbeth has the ball slip out of her hands, and it's Tess Olson who goes behind her back and eventually across the court. Potratz at the wing, and then in the corner, it's Greta Govan. Olson, she's going to put up a left-handed three.
Got it.
Tessa Olson for three, her first 3 points. And it's a 4-point game. Valley City making a little run here in the fourth quarter. Vikings up 4. Baco almost has it taken away. And there's going to be a call. I think a foul. Foul against Valley. This is going to go against.
I think that could have gone either way, Josh. Baco might have kept her pivot foot down. It was really close.
Yeah, Vikings might have gotten a break. Katie Birchall called for the foul. Her first, team second. Trenbeth in the paint, dancing around, high off the glass. What a great shot. Well put, partner. 17 for Liza Trenbeth. Jim Pearson keeping that bank open tonight. Kindred State Bank. Stop by. Tell them thanks for staying up after hours. Tessa Olson trying to go back-to-back. Nice defense by Liza Trenbeth. Liza Trenbeth with the block. And then gives to Baco. Vikings up 6. Under 6 left in the fourth quarter. Avery Bartels goes inside. Nice. Yeah, that was a good.
Yes.
We talk a little football, but you talk about Kennedy going and getting that ball in there.
Yep. Don't let the defender go at it. You go get it, and then you make your move.
Now officially definitely foul trouble for Dakota Potratz. She has 4 with 5:53 left in the game.
Baco, here comes the sub right now.
Baco nails that. Into the game. Number 15, Kaylee Nielsen. Nielsen has 2 fouls as well. Drew Potratz has 4. Baco makes 1 of 2. Tessa Olson with the ball right now. Liza Trenbeth guarding her. Go inside eventually. Then back out. And then to the wing.
That was a
long
2.
2-pointer. No good. Rebound. Smallest girl on the court. 5'3" Peyton Getty. 5:30. Time is a friend of the Vikings. Vikings give to Liza Trenbeth. In and out. Rebound. Baco. Great job down low. Baco then gives inside to Layla Eisenshank, and the ball is going to stay with the Vikings.
Time is a friend, but points are also a friend for the Vikings because they need to win by more than 7 if they want to own this tiebreaker.
Yeah, we're going to have some deep thoughts from Nick Eggman on the next timeout. How's that sound, Nick?
That sounds good, Josh.
All right, stay tuned here. Peyton Getty.
That's a travel.
Traveled. 7 is a big number. If you if the Vikings win this game, how much they win by is going to matter for both Valley City and Kindred. They have to still do work, but that's the deep thought segment coming your way in just a little bit. Liza Trenbeth with the ball. Peyton Getty gives over to Bartels and to the wing and to the corner, and it's Layla Eisenshank. No good. Rebound. Valley City Highliners, specifically Greta Govan. Olson goes inside.
Yeah.
Going to be a foul called against Bartels. Is that right, Nick?
Yep. You can just tell by the face on Bartels. She didn't like that one.
It's her third. Bartels has 3. Checking into the game for Valley City is Katie Koka. I believe that's the first time she's in for the day. Leah Rowland, Sierra Nipstead in.
Substitution problems for the Vikings.
Katie Koka, if you're a basketball fan, that is Jay Koka's daughter. Shot put up there by Katie Birchall, and she's going to go to the line. This foul is going to go against Leah Rowland. Leah Rowland has 2. Trenbeth and Baco and Getty each with 1. It's Avery Bartels with 3. Valley City, Dakota Potratz has 4. Basket made there by Birchall. She has 15. Katie Birchall comes off the bench and averages 11 points a game. She has 15. She's a 68% free throw shooter. She was 2 for 2 there. She has 16. She's had a great night coming off the bench. Katie Birchall, just a freshman. Getty with the ball, up 5. Leah Rowland gives to Trenbeth. 4:30 left. Trenbeth, finger roll, gets the bounce. Trenbeth having a great night.
Trenbeth up to 19.
19 points for Liza. She had a really nice night in Central Cass as well.
She just surpassed her night in Central Cass.
With the ball right now is Kaylee Nielsen, and it's Olsen for 3. No good. Rebound Sierra Nipstead. Vikings have a 7-point lead, wanting to push. Eventually pull it back. The seniors play catch. Bartels to Getty, now to the 8th grader and the sophomore Trenbeth. Trenbeth looking for a lane, can't find one. Dances around, gives the Bartels. 20 on the shot clock, plenty of time. 3:55 remains. Getty pulls it back, gives to Nipstead. Nipstead dances around. Gives it to Roland. Snake Eyes. She goes inside
Nice
to Getty.
pass.
Knocked away by Olsen. Great defensive play there. Going to be a foul.
Foul on Trenbeth. Got the body.
Liza Trenbeth with her second foul. 3:44 remains.
Ooh, that was on Getty.
Oh, it was.
Interesting.
Okay. So the foul did not go against Liza. She stays with 1. Getty has 2. Tessa Olsen with the ball. Valley City down 7. She thinks about it. She gives to Coca.
Oh,
Katie Coca eventually gets the ball into the hands of Katie Burchell, and it's Govan. Roland
trying to get the ball inside. Yep.
Oh, nice defense there by Liza Trenbeth. 3:15 remains. Getty can't get it to fall. Bartels with the rebound, gives to Roland. That's blocked. Nice block there by Katie Burchell. 7 is the magic number, Nick. We haven't even got to break it down much, but 7 is what Valley beat Kindred by.
Ooh, now it's down to 5.
Tessa Olsen has 5. 2 baskets on the night for Tessa Olsen. It's a 5-point game. Interesting things could happen where Kindred would normally pull the ball out late. Bartel shoots a 3, no good. Nipstead gets the ball. She's going to take a 3. Can she hit it? Oh, in and out for Nipstead. Leah Rowland gets the rebound. And
foul?
It is going to be a foul. Foul is going to go against number 15. A lot of people checking in here. That's going to be Nielsen's 3rd. We'll stay here. We got the Potrats is coming in. Drew and Dakota Potrats. I didn't see who's coming in on the Vikings
see for the
side,
Vikings either.
But the Potrat sisters are coming in. Okay, Nick. Vikings are 6-2. Valley City is 7-1. That's how the region standings look. If the Vikings win, they're going to improve to 7-2, and Valley City will fall to 7-2. They'll be the 1 and the 2. Valley City won by 7. Break that down.
I mean, Valley City won by 7 the first time. That's why this magic number 7 for the Vikings is so important right now. If they win by 7 or more, I'm pretty sure they hold that tiebreaker. And if Valley City ends up losing this game, but only by 6 or less, they still have that number 1 seed. So it's going to be a really good thing coming down the end here. If Vikings, they're not going to pull the ball back out if they're up by 5 with 30 seconds left. They're going to go after the hoop and they're going to try and go up 7.
Yeah, and you might not see Valley City foul if they're down 4. You're going to try and win the game.
That's an over and back.
But 7, let's be clear here, Nick. If the Vikings win by 7,
there's another tiebreaker. I'm not sure what it is.
So 7 is out of our league, right?
Yep.
It's above our pay scale. We just don't know those things. But if it's 8 that the Vikings win by, they will hold the tiebreaker if it comes down to that. We're late in the season. There's still games to be played. If Valley City loses by 6 or wins the game,
and 1,
that's a route to getting the victory. Tessa Olsen, she hits 2. She has a chance to put Valley City within 2. So Valley City fans are thinking, what are you even talking about? We're going to come back and win this game.
Yeah, both teams still have a tough schedule ahead of them. So this is all hypothetical talk here.
Yeah, but it's still fun to hypothetical the heck out of this. 3-point play is no good. Valley City almost gets the ball. That was Sierra Nipstead that got called on the foul. It's her first.
That's going to send Layla Eisenshank to the line, 5th of the quarter for the Highliners.
2 shots coming. Bartel's looking to check in. That was on Dakota Potrats. So Dakota Potrats is out of the game with her 5th foul. She's going to end the night with 10 points. Dakota Potrats is, and she has officially fouled out. Layla Eisenshank at the line. She hits her first.
Looks like Bartels is going to come in for Eisenschenk if she makes the second shot.
He does. And Layla has 12. Bartels is into the game. 61-56, Vikings lead by 5. Tessa Olsen has gotten 7 quick points here in the fourth quarter. She has the ball. They go down into the corner and try to work inside to Katie Birchall, who connects.
Katie Birchall has done wonders down low against one of the best defenders for the Vikings here, Avery Bartels.
Well, she's just a freshman. She's put in 18 tonight, averages 11, and she is a huge reason why Valley City is making this run. Great move by Getty, but she misses the easy shot. It's a 3-point game. Valley City can tie it here on a 3. They don't need a 3. There's still plenty of time. They'll take one, though. Drew Potratz, she can hit. She has 3 threes tonight. She works inside against Nipstead. The up and under.
Good move.
She gets the kiss off the glass. Great move. It's a 1-point game. 61-60. So Valley City making a run here. 61-60. Under 90 left. 1-point game. Vikings got to stay on the attack here. The handoff goes to Baco. Then to Nipstead. Then to Trenbath. She drives into the middle. Can she get one to fall? No. Vikings have gone cold. Tessa Olsen gets the rebound. She pushes to Greta Govan. Govan for a lead. And the Highliners
are winning.
A lead. 10 points from Govan.
Wow.
And Valley City and the Valley City faithful have come to life. What a heck of a run by the Highliners. Timeout. It's a full one. We'll take a minute break. See you back here soon.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in North Dakota. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the NDHSAA and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Hungry and on the road, Petro Stopping Center in Fargo has got your back. With an impressive lineup of goodies including Popeye's Chicken, Charlie's Cheesesteaks, Cinnabon, Papa John's, and a mouth-watering full-sized restaurant, the Dolly Down Grill, you'll be spoiled for choice. Whether you're a quick pit stopper or looking to settle in for a while, Petro Stopping Center's Fargo location has got you covered 24/7 every day of the week. Cruise on over to their spot just off 45th Street and I-94 and indulge in a feast fit for the road warrior in you.
Hey fans, this has been a great game. Valley City has not led since the first quarter, and they've trailed by double digits. They now have the lead 62-61. We're under a minute left to play. This has been a great game, and the Valley City Highliners are on a fantastic run right now. Vikings need to stop it. Can they do it? Who's going to answer the bell? Layla Eisenschenk can't. Kennedy Baco gets the rebound. She gives to Avery Bartels. Liza Trenbath now has it. 12-second differential. Oh, no, turnover. Ball's on the floor. Govan, does Govan have it? It's going to be jump ball, and it's going to go to the Highliners.
Yep.
Highliners are going to have the ball up 1. 2-second differential, game clock, shot clock. Game clock's at 37.4 seconds. Big defensive stand there by the Highliners. Foul called against Baco.
Yeah, I don't think that's a bad thing. I mean, no time comes off the clock. You send them to the line. If you don't foul, then you have 2 seconds left, maybe, to try and make that game-winning basket if you stop them. So send them to the line and make them earn their points.
Tessa Olsen has 7 points. She stands at the charity stripe and hits. She now has 8. More importantly for Valley City, it stretches the lead to 2. If she hits this, the Vikings will need a 3-pointer. Clapping all around. Will it distract Tessa?
It does.
Off the front rim, Kennedy Baca with the ball. Good defense by Valley City. Layla Eisenschenk. There's a 1-second differential. Ball called.
Yep.
And if you're a Highliner fan, again, probably not the worst thing in the world. Tessa Olsen draws the foul.
I mean, you don't want to send Eisenschenk to the line with a chance to tie this thing. You'd rather play defense there and try and get away with it and go back to it. Well, I'll eat my own words there.
Layla Eisenschenk misses. 29.4 seconds left. Sam Brandt looks like she's calling a timeout if the Vikings make this. They do. There's the timeout. Layla Eisenchenk makes 1 of 2. It's a 1-point game, 63-62. It's a full timeout. We'll take a 30-second break, and we'll be back thanks to Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency for sponsoring this timeout. See you in 30.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio and RJBroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio and RJBroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
Hey fans, welcome back into Kindred. Been a great game, as you'd expect from two of the top teams in Region 1. Once again, Northern Cass, there's plenty of others that we don't mean to exclude from this. Northern Cass is only in third. They're 4-2 because they played 2 less games. So they certainly will play a role in this. Central Cass and a host of others that are going to fight their tails off to get out of this region.
It's going to be a great region tournament regardless.
But this is a great game. 2 teams fighting this one out, 63-62. The lead is in favor of Valley City right now. Tessa Olson with the ball. Shot clock is off.
Try and trap.
Vikings are going to either try. They do get the steal. Nope, they don't. Yes,
they do.
Eisenchenk with the steal. She's going to take it to the hoop. She gets fouled. Great defense there by the Vikings. They take a chance. They don't foul. They do get rewarded with a takeaway. Layla Eisenchenk picked that ball up, and she was looking for the rim immediately.
Yes, she was.
She gets 2 shots from the line. That foul's going to go against Drew Potratz, her third. Layla Eisenchenk nails it, 63-63. Chest bumps all around on the Kindred Viking bench. Can she give the Vikings a lead? Doesn't. Either way, Valley City is going to get another crack at this. She misses. All tied up. Greta Govan with the rebound. Valley City with the ball tied up. Shot clock's off. All kinds of excitement. Jim is rocking. Tessa Olson directing traffic. She's got everybody going to her right. Liza Trenbath picks up a screen. Screen from Burchell. Olson. 3. Potratz for 3. Off the top of the backboard. Ball's on the floor. 0 seconds.
We get some free basketball on a Thursday night, Josh.
Free basketball, baby. We'll come back in 1 minute for overtime. It's 63-63.
The Ringneck is the perfect stop for lunch or dinner in Leonard, North Dakota. They have a wide variety menu from burgers, wraps, steak, chicken, and seafood. For that small-town family-owned dining experience, check out the Ringneck today. To place an order ahead of time for takeout, call 701-645-2461. That's 701-645-2461. For more information and daily food specials, search the Ringneck on Facebook. That's the Ringneck in Leonard.
College goes far beyond the buildings, classrooms, and the tests. It's about making new friends, trying something different, and discovering your purpose. It's about getting involved, supporting your community, and joining the conversation. It's about learning, growing, and finding your passion. This is not your average classroom. This is the University of Minnesota Crookston.
Hey fans, welcome back into Kindred. Been a fun night here in Kindred. 2 very good basketball teams throwing haymakers. It's 63-63, and we're going into overtime. We're still learning the system, so I'm going to apologize. It is not the 4th quarter. It is overtime. You're going to hear me say overtime a couple times, so the scoreboard is inaccurate. It's right in the sense that it's 63-63, but it is not the 4th quarter. We are in overtime. It's overtime here in Kindred. The tip goes to Valley City. Claps are rolling. The heat is on is the song that was just playing, and we are excited for some basketball. Double dribble in the paint. That's call's going to go against Katie Burchell. She's the individual leader for the Valley City Highliners with 18. Drew Potratz has 15. It's 63-63. Overtime here. Getty is the first to break the tie. Nice fake pass there. Getty has 9. Ball's thrown up to Valley City's number 15, Kaylee Nielsen. And now it's in Greta Govan's hand. Eventually to Tessa Olson. Top of the key. It is Kaylee Nielsen, and she hits that jumper 65-65. Kaylee Nielsen, sophomore, her first 2 points are in overtime. Layla Eisenchenk takes to the hoop, can't connect. We're going to stay knotted at 65. 3 minutes left potentially in the game. First overtime here. After 33 minutes of play, it's still tied. Peyton Getty going to try to break that. She takes right to the hoop. She can move, and she can't get that to fall, but trusty old junior Kennedy Baco with the rebound and the putback. Baco with just 7 points, but she's played phenomenal defense tonight. Can the Valley City answer? Not immediately, but there is a foul on the call or on the floor, and that's going to go against Layla Eisenchenk. Layla Eisenchenk with her first. 2 shots coming for Katie Burchell. She's had a great night, Katie Burchell has. She now has 19. Foul implications, really, Valley City without Dakota Potratz. She's fouled out of the games. 3 for Drew and 3 for Kaylee Nielsen. Katie Burchell makes both shots, and she has 20. Averages 11. Tonight, she's far above 11. 67-67. Ball's knocked away by Katie Burchell. Katie Burchell having a phenomenal night. Katie Burchell, the freshman, 20 points, and she gets a block there. Kaylee Nielsen working against Eisenchenk. Olsen dancing around, eventually gives to Nielsen. We've gone 34 minutes and it's still tied. Potratz tries to get it off the bank, can't. We're in overtime, 67-67. Still knotted up. 2 teams not wanting to relinquish anything. We got overtime. Good deal. Nice work, Nicholas. Shot's no good. Valley City has it. Can they break the lead? They try to go inside.
Might as well.
Absolutely.
Might as well.
Katie Burchell, she is the one with the hot hand in baby blue. If I was a highliner, I'd say Burchell, Burchell, Burchell. Get it to her. She is having a great night, 22 points. 80 seconds left. Highliners lead by 2. Can the Vikings answer? It's Layla. Layla goes inside. Nice move. Gets the bank, the roll, and the bucket. Layla Eisenchenk with 16. Fantastic game, folks. The number 1 team in the region versus the number 2. It's all knotted up. We've gone 35 minutes, and it's still knotted up. 69-69. We're under a minute left. Vikings with the ball. Bartels whispers something to Getty. She gets the ball in return. Gives to Baco. Baco fumbles it, picks it back up. Goes to the corner. Layla thinks about it. Greta Govan playing defense on her. They go inside to Baco. Left-handed lane.
Got it.
That's it. Shot clock shut off. Timeout, Vikings. Nick, let's just stay here. We'll thank Kindred State Bank there. Who got that basket?
Baco.
Okay, that's
Baco.
Baco gets the basket. Vikings lead 71-69. What are you thinking, Nick?
Give our sponsors 30 seconds of love, John.
All right, Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency sponsoring that timeout. From banking to insurance, let Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency handle your requests. For more information, go online to kindredstatebank.com. If you stop at Kindred State Bank, thank Jim, Sue, Leanne, Sarah, Josh, Dean, or Todd for sponsoring this timeout and being one of the many reasons why we're here on your live event covering fantastic basketball like this game here, Nick.
Yes, this is all it's worth. Whatever the admission is to get into this game, I'm glad people came in and did it because they're getting all their money's worth here in Kindred, North Dakota tonight.
It's the old adage, you paid $8 to get into the game, you paid $8 for your seat, but you don't even sit in it. Here we go. Who's going to win this? Valley City trails by 2.
You got to give Burchell a touchdown low right here, Josh.
Yes. Katie Burchell has the hot hand, the freshman with 22 points. Valley City with the ball. The shot clock is off right now. This could be the final possession. Defense has been stellar by the Vikings. We'll see if they can get one more stop. Valley City could tie or win the game with a basket. Not there. Peyton Getty gets the steal. She takes to the hoop. She makes the lane. It's a 4-point lead. 12 seconds. Valley City's got to go. Valley City's got to go. 10 seconds, 9 seconds. Olsen, she's got to get a shot off. Too much time. 5 seconds. Greta Govan, 3 seconds. She nails it. Timeout. 1.3 left. Good three-point basket there by Greta Govan. A huge one, but I think too much time.
Time's killer here now.
They almost have to get a steal, right, Nick? Are you foul?
If anything, you foul before the ball is thrown into the game, and then it's all the way on the other side. If they make both baskets, you got to chuck up a prayer with a second left, unless you get a steal right away. But you got to realize once you touch the ball, it has to go to the hoop because you don't have enough time for a dribble or a pass or anything.
1.3 seconds remain. Kindred Vikings 73, Valley City 72. Vikings came out with a 1-point victory the last time we called the game, Nick, on your live event.
Yes.
We've talked this three-class system up plenty, but case in point, what a fantastic night of basketball. 2 1-point games late here in Kindred.
I mean, these two teams, they have film on this game now. They can go look back at this. This is getting these two teams beyond ready for the tournament here to end the year.
8 seconds left till the teams take the court. Kindred has the ball. They need to inbound it. They can run the line. The official is letting Katie Birchall know. They need to get this ball in. They need to get this ball inbounded. Valley City going to go for the steal and then the quick foul. Baco gives it to Sierra Nipstead. 0.2 seconds.
0.2 left.
Refs are going to talk about.
I'm not sure they can get a shot up in 0.2, Josh.
That foul, it looked like the refs were going to come together and check the clock. They did not. Second foul by Tessa Olsen. And with 0.2 seconds left, Sierra Nipstead is at the line. Hits the first. She has 15. The Vikings come all the way back to half court. Here's the shot, and it's good. So Valley City with a quick three-point, not quick enough, and that'll do it. The Kindred Vikings survive a thriller here in Kindred. Through 4 quarters, it was tied. Through up until the final minute of overtime, it was tied. This game had everything you could ask for, and it ended with a Vikings victory. Vikings prevail tonight, 75-72. Vikings are going to improve to 12-4. Valley City is going to drop to 11-5. More importantly, the Kindred Vikings now move up to a Region 1 record of 7-2, and Valley City falls to 7-2. But as Mr. Nicholas Eggman said, if you're a Valley City Highliner fan, there is a shining here, and that's the fact that the win was only by 3. So Valley City can hold that tiebreaker. We're going to break all this down. But you know, we're going to take a 30-second break because we have 2 excited Vikings up in the press box, and we're going to do an interview with Liza Trenbeth and Sierra Nipstead. See you back in 30.
Every Wednesday night at 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region, as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota. Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors and their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation, Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com.
Hey fans, welcome back. We're excited to be joined by Liza Trenbeth and Sierra Nipstead, 2 of the stars of the game tonight. First of all, congratulations, girls. Great win. How did it feel?
Felt great, overtime, really exciting, and it felt good.
You guys, with this win, you move to tied for first in the region. What does that mean to you girls to be in the position to be Region 1 Class A girls regular season champions?
It just feels amazing because we put so much effort and work, and just to see it pay off.
Yeah, you guys still have your work cut out for you. There's still games to be played. Liza, you've talked about this a couple times. One step at a time, one step at a time. How long do you guys sit and enjoy this before you get ready for your next matchup?
Well, tomorrow we play Grafton, so not very long. But yeah, like I said, one game at a time, and we just want to go out there and play the best basketball we can.
Sierra Nipstead, you had 16 points tonight. You scored 12 points, 12 points in the first quarter, 4 threes. How exciting was that to just be knocking down threes for your team in front of this fan base?
Just getting extra passes for my teammates and looking at my teammates watching for me just felt amazing.
Liza, you had 19 tonight. You've been on a phenomenally hot tear here. It's been a lot of fun to watch you play over the last stretch. What's working for you?
Thank you. Yeah, like Sierra said, just looks for my teammates, all of us giving each other opportunities, and it just makes it so much more fun.
We're proud of you girls. Congratulations.
Thank you so
Enjoy
much.
enjoy the night.
For 20 years, 702 Communications has been connecting people and businesses to the world through internet, telephone, and TV. And as your needs have changed, so has 702. Our dedication to our community and customers runs deep. So when you call, we listen. And you can trust that we'll never stop working to bring the latest technology to our friends and neighbors. Thank you for 20 years in business. The best is yet to come.
Don't just watch today's game, immerse yourself in it with new furniture from Lee at the Furniture Mart in Fargo. Get the ultimate fusion of styles with unmatched comfort, all at the best prices. We are now offering up to 5 years no-interest financing. So you can now get the furniture you want at the best prices with low monthly no-interest payments. The next time you need furniture, come see Lee at the Furniture Mart in Fargo. Make sure to ask for Lee for your live event discount.
I'm Freya Engen. I'm confident during the match, and when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
I'm Lily Bell. I'm confident on the court, and when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
Congratulations, Chase, on your award.
Leo at the left wing, couple hard dribbles in the paint, backdoor cut, and a block shot by Sim.
From all of us with your live event, powered by Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated.
The Haugo into Bruin territory 40. Little shake and bake 30. Haugo could go. It's another house call for Peter Haugo.
Congratulations, Chase Miller.
Hey fans, good view there of our stairs in our back room. Sorry about that. We just finished up interviews that we hope you enjoyed with Liza Trenbeth and Sierra Nipstead. I want to welcome you back into your live event to the post-game show, the Tommy's Express Car Wash post-game show. Love your ride at Tommy's Express Car Wash. Sign up today for the Tommy Club through the app. New members get their first 30 days free. Tommy's Express Car Wash with 2 locations in Fargo and 2 in Moorhead. They have the tools and the expertise to keep your car clean inside and out. Nick, you got an update on the scoreboard. Northern Cass plays Central Cass. What's going on there?
Yeah, another big one in Region 1 tonight, Josh. Score reads with 1 minute and 10 seconds left. Central Cass 73, Northern Cass 61. That might be a big kind of ish upset here in Region 1 tonight.
Yeah, it certainly is. I mean, we talked a lot about this being the 1 and the 2 game. Northern Cass was number 3. If they lose that, they really need to get some work done. And again, this is by no means the end of the region, but Valley City very much in control right now, even though they lost this game. Valley City drops to 7-2 in the region, but again, they will, if both of these teams win out, they will hold the tiebreaker over the Vikings. The Vikings lost to Valley in Valley by 7, and my Grafton math says that 7 is a better victory than 3.
That would be correct.
So Valley City is the tiebreak holder. Now, in either case, these teams right now are tied for first in the region, which is a tremendous honor, especially in a region that is very, very tough. Once again, welcome into the Tommy's Express Car Wash. Let's take a look at the individual tallies and then get your quick thoughts on the game. Nick will award our players of the game and the play of the game following that. On the Valley City side of things, we mentioned her name a lot. It was Katie Birchall coming off the bench, freshman forward, 5'9". She wore number 12, averages 11 a game. She doubled that average tonight. She had 22. Congratulations to Katie Birchall. She had a fantastic night. Next up for the Highliners was Drew Potratz. She had 3 3-pointers and she had 15 points. Very good player, had some big buckets. Again, she had 15. Greta Govan, big 3-pointer in overtime. Greta Govan had some big plays throughout the game. She had 13. 10 points for Dakota Potratz. You heard me right, 4 girls in double digits for the Valley City Highliners. Dakota Potratz, with 10. And then a couple others chipping in. Tessa Olson had 8, just missed double digits. Madison Anderson with 2. Kaylee Nielsen with 2. And I believe that adds up to 72. One more time very quickly. Birchall 22. Drew Potratz 15. Greta Govan 13. Dakota Potratz 10. Tessa Olson 8. 2 for Nielsen and 2 for Anderson. On the Viking side of things, you saw the interview with Liza Trenbeth and Sierra Nipstead. Liza Trenbeth with 19. Sierra Nipstead was 16. Layla Eisenshank also had 16 tonight. Fantastic night of basketball for each of those 3 players, Liza, Sierra, and Layla Eisenshank. Another person in double digits was Peyton Getty. Peyton Getty, great defense as always. Another person who played fantastic defense was Kennedy Bacco. Kennedy Bacco had the task of keeping Tessa Olson under control tonight, and she did all that and more. Kennedy Bacco with 9. Avery Bartels had 4, and I believe that is the 75 for the Vikings. Once again, Vikings are victorious by a score of 75-72. They improved to 12-4, 7-2 in the region. Valley City falls to 11-5 and 7-2 in the region. Nick, what do you think of the game?
It was a really good game. I mean, North Valley City not giving up, and they were down pretty big. Not just after the first quarter, going into half, they were down pretty big, and they brought it back within I think 7 by the third quarter, and they just took over. And Kindred was lucky enough to squeak away a win tonight. And we've said it multiple times, but this new format is so good for the basketball in the state of North Dakota. Really good games, day in and day out. And I'm just really excited for this Region 1 tournament, not just the Region 1 tournament, but also all the regions around the state.
Yeah, I mean, you look at the parity, it's fantastic. Just look at these last 3 region games now. Kindred beat Wahpeton 50-49. Kindred beat Central Cass 58-54, and now Kindred wins in an overtime thriller 75-72. That's 3 games that are all within 3 points.
Yeah,
or all within 4 points, you should say. 1 by 1, 1 by 4, and 1 by 3. Makes coming to the gym a heck of a lot of fun. We're going to do our final segment of the post-game show, the Tommy's Express Car Wash post-game show in 30 seconds. We're going to, when we come back, we're going to name the Enbridge Energy Player of the Game and the RDK Enterprises Precision Play of the Game. Stick with us. Final segment. We'll be back in 30.
Keep your car moving along with the team at Elite Automotive Center in Fargo. What sets Elite Automotive Center apart from the herd is their truly extensive list of services. From brake and tire service to tune-ups and battery replacement, there's no job too big or small for their ASE certified technicians. Schedule your next oil change by going to EliteAutomotiveCenter.com or scan the QR code on your screen now. Never settle for standard service. Stop by Elite Automotive Center today in Fargo.
Hey fans, here we are, final segment of the Tommy's Express Car Wash. Love your ride at Tommy's Express Car Wash. Sign up today for the Tommy Club through the app. New members get their first 30 days free. Tommy's Express Car Wash with 2 locations in Fargo and 2 in Moorhead. Thanks to Tommy's Express Car Wash and all of our sponsors. We especially want to thank right now Enbridge. Thank them for sponsoring the Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. Life takes energy. Enbridge Energy for Life, Enbridge.com for career opportunities. Nick, who is the Enbridge Energy player of the game?
You got to give it to Liza Eisenschenk, or Liza Trenbeth, not Layla Eisenschenk, Liza Trenbeth. She has been on a tear these last few games for Kindred, and she drops another 19 in tonight to lead her team in scoring. And she's just been playing not just selfish ball and scoring, she's giving her teammates open shots, but when she gets open shots, she is knocking them down.
Well, you talk about it a lot in sports. You notice a kid has a look in their eye, and Liza Trenbeth has that look in her eye of, tell me I can't do something and watch me prove you different.
Yes.
She's been phenomenal. She's been a huge part of the reason why the Vikings have been on their run. And that's, again, this was a tough call tonight, very tough call. Liza Trenbeth had a great night. Layla Eisenschenk came on very strong, 16 points here. Nipstead was a monster, especially in the first quarter. And Kennedy Baco with her defense was fantastic. Another girl we have not mentioned, and I'm going to segue to it right now, is going to be the RDK Enterprises Precision Play of the Game. RDK Enterprises, Hillsborough and Drayton. For precision planting updates, information, questions, contact RDK Enterprises of Hillsborough and Drayton. 701 636 2119 or visit planterdoc.com. RDK Enterprises is here to help you. As I was saying, another girl we did not mention also had a very good night was Peyton Getty. Peyton Getty had 11 points. The RDK Enterprises play of the game, I think, is we were, I think, both in agreement immediately. At the end of that overtime, the Vikings had a 2-point lead. Valley City had the ball. They had an opportunity to tie or take the lead. But 5'3" senior Peyton Getty gets an enormous steal and in a pressure situation brings that ball down the floor quickly and gets a lay-in to, in essence, ice this game.
Yep.
Peyton Getty, 11 points tonight. Fantastic defense as always. She is the winner of the precision play of the game. So thank you to RDK Enterprises for sponsoring that, and a congratulations to Peyton Getty on being part of the precision play of the game. Once again, a special congratulations to Liza Trenbeth and being named the Enbridge Energy Player of the game. Fantastic night, Nick.
Yep, I'm happy. I'm very happy we decided to do it this year, Josh. It's been very fun day in and day out.
And we will be back here in approximately like 19 hours, I think. 19 hours, something like that.
Around that, yeah.
If you need a basketball fix, come back tomorrow. 2 great matchups will be underway. It'll be the Kindred Vikings playing host to the Grafton Spoilers starting at 6 o'clock. It's going to be a fun night of basketball here in Kindred on your live event. Nicholas Eggman and myself will be here for the call. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. Hope everybody drives home safe. For Nick Eggman, my name is Josh Omeris. See you tomorrow night.